Greetings out there in the universe. I'm Cheryl Woliver, creator of Yoga Legends, which are stories that connect the yoga poses. I'm here today with Susan Weed's Wise Woman Forum. Please join me for practicing some Kundalini breath of fire movements. This work stimulates the endocrine system, which brings vitality to our vital life forces within us. It also helps to make our skin glow. Kundalini yoga practice is done with a lot of awareness in the navel area. So when we breathe in, the belly comes forward. Please place your hand on your navel area. The breath comes in, the belly comes forward. And when we exhale through the nose, the work is done through the nose, the belly pulls in. So the work looks something like this. We create our own rhythm. Some people work at a rapid pace and others work at a slower pace. So it's completely up to you. The important thing to remember is that it is a rhythm. The movement is a rhythm. There is no stop and start. It's a flow or a dance. And so the breath work is done in that fashion also. We close the eyes gently, just the eyelashes coming together. There'll be just a bit of light coming through. The awareness or the gaze is at the third eye when we do these movements, where the root of the nose and the skull come together. Also, when we finish the movements, we'll be doing them only for 1 minute. They can be practiced much longer. I suggest that you do use a timer when you do this practice, and so it keeps you on track, and then you become real aware of where time and space is. Anyway, once we've finished the movements, we inhale up through Mulabandha, which is the perineum or the Kegel area. But Mulabandha is so much more than that. We move the energy up the spine, through the body, to the crown of the head. This is where we will suspend the breath for just a moment. There's a difference, not holding, because holding can bring tension. So it's more of a suspension, and we just become aware of this space before we exhale. Pause for a moment and just see how we feel. Notice the changes, maybe a little tingly or something like that. So let's begin our practice. We're going to start seated comfortably today. If you have a hard time with your knees sitting in a cross-leg position, one leg pops up more than the other, please put a bolster or blanket under that knee to give it support. If you would like, you're also welcome to sit in a chair, feet on the floor. Make sure you have bare feet and bare hands. We want to keep the soles of the feet and the hands open. So let's just start with a moment of tuning in. We'll just be quiet. We're going to rub the hands together, bring them at the heart center. Inhale and exhale. Just a moment of tuning in. Okay, let's place the hands on our shoulders, fingertips forward, elbows up. We're going to exhale to your left, inhale to your right. Remember, you will be doing your own rhythm, your own dance. So let's begin. Go ahead and start. I'm going to turn the timer on here. Inhale or exhale left. Using your own time. Remember, your focus is at the third eye. Eyes just barely open, and we are moving and breathing with breath of fire. Keep your third eye gaze focused as much as you can as we make these movements. You can go as slow or as quickly as you like. We work towards picking up the speed because it is a breath of fire work. Come center, place your hands on your knees, Turn the soles of the hands so they face upward. Inhale, lifting up through Mula Bandha. Soles of hands come together. Third eye gaze. Hold, lift. Retain the breath. Hold the position. Exhale, bring your hands down to your knees. Pause here for a moment. Third eye gaze. Eyelashes just coming together. We'll slowly open our eyes and move on to the next movement. We'll only be doing 2 today because of my need to keep the video short. So we're going to come to hands and knees, and we're going to do a cat-cow movement. So bring yourself into the position, open the sole of your foot, trying to connect the little toe side of your foot to the mat. We'll inhale up and exhale round. And as we do this movement for a minute, I want you just to focus just a little bit on how your hips are moving around the femur bone. So we'll try to bring a little bit of awareness to that so they don't get stuck. This movement brings flexibility to our spine. Very, very important movement. So when you're ready, we will begin inhaling up, exhaling, rounding. And remember, we're trying to keep the movements as fluid and rhythmic as possible, along with the breath. Keep going, keep going. Breath of fire, Kundalini movement work. Very powerful for our endocrine system, our vital life force. And come center. Exhale yourself back into the child's pose. Take the knees wide if you need to. Soles of hands come together, forehead to the floor. Inhale, lifting up through Mula Bandha, all the way to the crown of the head. Suspend the breath, hold the position, and exhale. Inhale yourself back up to your seated position. There are many types of this Kundalini breath of fire movements. There's many. So today I just wanted to share a couple with you. It's easy, it's quick, it's only 2 minutes a day basically, and it is so powerful. So I hope you find it useful. Thank you for joining me. Oceans and mountains of peace. Namaste.